today I want to talk to you guys about what to do when you're burning out. And I feel like that's something that no one really talks about. And in my experience, burning out is something that we really go through. So I'm going to give you guys my methods and how I deal with burnout, which is something that I struggle with as well. I feel growing through your business, going through a different scale is something that you're going to do, but this cures my burnout. My name is Jules. I own a portfolio of companies. I've been doing what I do for the past 9 years and I love it. And whenever I go through a time that I want to just get back into the loop, I just do those 4 things and it really helps me to get back into the loop. And I feel like when it comes to starting a business, growing a business, your energy is important. So when you feel burnt out, it basically means that you lack energy. And that's something that we all go through. We have better days, we have worse days, and it's okay. The first step when we are going through a mental burnout is take a break. And a lot of people are like, no, just pull through it. But no, take a day off, take 2 days off, and that's it. Don't take more than 2 days because I want you to figure out something. I want you to understand what you're going through. And I feel like a lot of people are like, no, I'll just push through, I'll continue to work, or I don't have the capability to stop working right now, and that's bullshit. That's a story that we tell ourselves. When I go through a burnout, I finish work early or I stop working for the next day, but I just give myself some more time to just process what I'm going through. So the first question is, why am I upset? What is going through myself? Like, I just talked to a client of mine and she's in the food industry and that's a hard industry. And I told her like, what's the problem? And she told me like straight away, when I'll be 30, I'll be this and that and that and that. And I'm like, okay, and what's the problem? That I'm not here. And then she's like, I'm just so disappointed in myself. Until I stop and pause and do whatever I want to do, I am not able to just go through what I wanted to go through, just experience what I want to process with myself. And the truth was that she was disappointed with herself. I wanted her to identify where the burnout is coming. I wanted her to identify the gap between what she expected and what she's experiencing right now and understand whether she has a work plan to work on it. Because I'll tell you something, we always need improvement, right? We always want the next step. So I just wanted to understand the gap, whether it was the financial department, the marketing department, her as a person, what was she going through? And then we realized she does better than she expected 6 months ago. But when she set herself 5 years of goals, then she's like, I'm not happy with where I am, where I thought I'd be in 5 years. And I know a lot of you guys are like, well, what's the problem with setting goals for the long term? We don't know what's gonna happen. She started her business in COVID where everything was shaky. And when she looked at how she started with, I'll be blunt about it, working with us, she realized in the past year, she just doubled her income. Basically, that there's a story that she tells to herself that basically doesn't serve her. And we want to find that story. And if we're not able to just pause everything, it's not gonna happen. The next thing is that we wanted to break down the project. So basically we all have tasks that we just hate to do. And we're always going to have tasks that we hate to do. And I have a theory that every single business entrepreneur is ADHD. And when you want to do tasks that you hate as an ADHD person, then you usually have a specific problem with one thing. Like for example, I want to make a video. I wouldn't have a problem with preparing the presentation. I wouldn't have a problem with teaching you guys. I wouldn't have a problem with recording everything, but I would have a problem with editing. And if I'm aware of that, I could just delegate editing and you guys do the editing. I'll just get an editor and everything's okay. But when we are ADHD, we usually have this all or nothing vision. And that's something that really burns us out. So I wanted to understand with her, and that's the second thing that we want to do. What are our tasks that we hate? And what specifically do we hate about our tasks? And if it's just like, I just don't like paying taxes, why don't I like paying taxes? Do I feel like I'm a fool? If I give money to my government, then just like I wouldn't have any money. What is it about the specific thing that I'm going through that I hate? And then we get help. And after we realized and we managed to frame everything into this, okay, I just look at the picture like everything's not working out and it's not everything, it's just this and that, I could start fixing it. The other shift in perspective that I want to give you guys is practice gratitude. I really wanted her to practice gratitude. Because sometimes we just get into this loop of being, ungrateful. Like me, for example, I am about to be 30. And in a sense, like a few months ago, I was burnt out because I was like, I'm gonna be 30 and I'm not gonna achieve everything that I wanted to achieve. Like, shut the fuck up. Dude, you are doing fucking incredible. What the fuck are you talking about? You have your own portfolio of fucking companies. You have business partners who fucking adore you. You have a loving husband. You have a fucking little dog. So you want more, so fucking what? We all do. And it's either I look at it as, wow, I'm so fucking grateful to have what I have and I want more, or it's, I just want more. No. Be grateful for what you have. Remember to practice gratitude. And it's something that we need to put into our little brain because we forget after we shift our emotional state. Make sure that you set achievable goals. A lot of sense we are setting ourselves like something that's not achievable. We think we're a fucking god. We think that we are fucking, I don't know, Superman or Superwoman or Supergirl. And we are just people. And we need a set of goals that are achievable so we will feel good about ourselves so we can push our limit a bit more. And we cannot go from phase 1 to phase 10 without going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we want to be grateful for achieving step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and everything else. Step 4, identify what's not aligned. So usually when we are burnt out, there's something that we're not okay with. I'll give an example like myself. I had a couple of clients that were just burning me out. And I just had an honest conversation about their mentality, about their perception of everything, about their point of view. And I was like, I'm not okay with the way you see stuff. I feel like I'm not okay with the situation what we are going through. I am trying to, instead of consult you, I'm trying to please you. And I'm not okay with that. I want to be a better consultant. I want to be a better coach. And when you keep on rejecting every single offer that I give you, and when you don't be honest with me, and when you're not happy with just simply accepting the fact that you're not constantly right, I am just not able to do my work. So it's either you fix up what you're going through, you think about what you want to do with yourself, or you're going to stop being my client. If something doesn't align with your values, you either change your values or you make sure the situation aligns with them. You can fire your best employee and nothing bad will happen. You can fire your customers. You can change your direction. You just need to understand that what you're doing does not align with what you want, and that's okay. And that's fucking scary. For the longest time, I didn't want to do the service myself. And I was like, I'm so burnt out. I don't know what to do. And there's no way that I could get someone to do the meetings without me. And then I was like, I'm telling myself a story. I am not okay with doing the meetings. I'm not okay with providing the service myself. Maybe there is someone out there that does what I do, that he doesn't do the service himself. So I can just bring someone to do the meetings instead of me. I made sure that what I want aligns with my reality. And that takes a change of perspective. And I was okay with changing my perspective because then I was happier. It's okay to change as a person. Stop denying it. I just want you guys to ask a question. What part of my routine, my business, my mindset no longer fits? Burnout often signals misalignment. Step 5, conditioning. We think that it's all or nothing. And we've started to talk about it at point 1, but I just want you guys to understand that there are a lot of ways to achieve stuff. For the longest time, I thought that I could have just this one method to work with, just one funnel that works. And if everyone does something that I'm not okay with, I just have to follow with everything that everyone does. I conditioned myself that I have to do A, B, or C, like market or sell, or there's just one way to do stuff. And if I don't do it, then it means something about myself. But the truth is that your business says nothing about you as an individual. I could have a successful business and be a shitty person. I could be a great person and have a fucked up business. Your business is not you. And the more you condition it, the more miserable and the more burnt out you're going to be. If you trap yourself inside your business, you are going to be miserable because you built everything upon yourself. So if you came this far, I'm really proud of you. Hey, first of all, comment a horse so I know that you watched this far. And it's funny, but just do it. And subscribe and make sure you watch my next YouTube videos.